Hello, underwater tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Lufia 2 with me, BlueAnkylo. And last episode we saved some elves, and hopefully by now the mad scientists have created us another ridiculous traveling device. Exercio has been remodeled. Great. Can I see it? So, our Phantom Tree boat with mechanical propeller has been remodeled. And you press the button, and it goes underwater. Yes, he's arty. Oh yeah, we're gonna play some environmentalism here and turn off the muck. He's got like one machine in the back that just generates muck. He's like, oh, sorry, I guess I could turn that off. Sorry, guys. Right, Amon. So, yeah, he's like super duper strong, and he went underwater, and he killed this elf girl, and yeah. We need that dual blade, guys. So, near Barnin, we're gonna go to Barnin, I guess. It's all up to you. It's always been up to me. Alright, anyway, simple upgrade, and our ship sails underwater somehow. How we're not drowning? No idea. But, yeah, it's a submer boat now. And we can actually sail all the way down here if you want. Which, in the past, you couldn't get to. Not like it matters. So I expect, now that we've got a fancy submarine boat, there's probably a few new places we can go. Also, I think underwater somewhere is the final capsule monster. Or at least now that we've got the submarine, we can get the final capsule monster. Where that is, it's going to take me a bit. So this town, is this Barnin? This is totally Barnin. So this is where we're going to head sort of next. And somewhere around here is probably the shrine, the underwater something around that the guy was talking about. Probably that hole there. So we don't want to go there, because that's probably where Amon's hiding out. Now, it's interesting because it's basically right beside the Shrine of Vengeance, which we also can't walk into. So we'll learn more about that later. But, you know, I've got a fancy boat. Let's see if we can get anywhere interesting. A fancy boat marine. There should be an island right here that we can get into now that we could not get to before. We'll just speed the whale killing. Sorry, whales, nobody cares. Now we can sort of sneak in. And this is an area that we couldn't get to before. It's probably really powerful. The land monsters are probably quite dangerous, I would bet. So let's be careful. Welcome to Chad. And mostly we just come to these towns to find their stores. So we can buy the Buster Sword, the Great Axe, which is very powerful, some Zirco Rods, and even a Rune Rapier. Now, we just found that magical Holy Whip for Salans. This is kind of a awkward scenario here where we buy significantly better weapons. But I am going to buy that Great Axe, because that's a big damage up. And I don't know. That's not bad. Shadow Guard. Reduce damage from darkness attacks. Interesting. But only for yourself. And Artie has pretty good magic resistance, so I don't know if that's really valuable. So, not a whole lot of really amazing equipment. Hey, Dragon Tooth. I don't know what makes that better or worse than a X-Boomer. I keep forgetting to test out the X-Boomer. Any magic? Maybe no magic here. So I'll see if there's any other areas we can get to with our new submarine. Just for fun. I imagine this will be pretty low on our list of warp targets. You can always kind of use the warp to keep track of what the next place is. Yeah, so we're currently at Barnin, and then Doral is like, we still have not explored these two towns, and now Chade is even lower. Let me teleport to Doral. Previously, they wouldn't sell to us, but I want to see if the shops are open yet. It probably won't be open until the next sort of plot event. Yeah. That's fine. So let me just tab over for a second so I can see my map. I got my map on the side again so I can see. So Barnum here is kind of the south end of the world map. It was actually very conveniently just east of Chade where we just were. So just to connect these up. There's a little tower there we'll check out later. This is where I just was. So that's Chade. Barnum is to the east. If you go kind of north from in between those two, that is... should be... yeah, this is that weird little capsule monster island. And maybe... Submarine cave. Alright, there's something here, but there's another underwater sluice gate that's... who knows why that's there. So we can't do anything with that. Is there any random encounters underwater? It might be nicer to travel like this because there's no random encounters. So this is another one of those fancy-looking islands that we couldn't get to before. We still can't actually get to the town. So that's a bit sad. But this is like the very center of the map. So like you can probably guess that this is endgame stuff. I just want to see if there's anything we can do here for fun. Yeah, another sluicey type gate. I guess it's not really a sluice, but some sort of weird underwater doorway system. But yeah, if there's no random encounters, this is actually kind of a nice way to travel around the map. So I'm heading west because there might be something here that's like a capsule monster, maybe? That's mostly what I'm looking for, is the missing capsule monster. So this, yeah, another one right here. So this is, where are we? You can find out just by talking to these guys. Shrine to Gordovan. So this is between, Parcelite, which is where, you know, we live. Technically, you know, we do have a kid living here, right? Like, stop back in and say hello to our son. Hey, Jeros is doing fine. That's, is that Salan's aunt looking after our child, I think? Something like that. Anyway, so just south of Parcelite is another underwater area, and I'm just going to check this out quick. This might be the one I'm looking for. Lots of teleporters. I'm just going to put a save down, because this place doesn't even have a name. That's great. Fruit is nice and all. That's what I'm looking for, though, right here. Alright. We got the final capsule monster. Hooray! So, Redfish. I guess his name is Zeppy. Oops. Alright, and that completes our collection. And, we got our water, dark, earth, fire, neutral, light, and wind. So that's something. I don't remember much about the water one. Pretty good magic resistance and average guts. Maybe a little bit low evasion, but we'll see what he looks like when we level him up. So far, I'm pretty much convinced that the wind one is trash and the stone one is pretty bad. I have a feeling the dark one is also trash, from what I remember about low magic resistance and low guts. And at least the fire one has some magic resistance and some more guts. Anyway, that's what I wanted, so good. Anything else down here? Just lots of secret fruit, so I guess this helps you evolve them faster if that's what you want to do. think that's all of the little teleporters here. So that's an easy one to pick up. He's the last capsule monster you can get just because you need the sub to get him, basically. Let me look at the map. Is there anything else we may have missed? Just looking for easy things that could explore on camera. If we head to the north end of the continent... Let's see. This is the lighthouse, right, I think? Oh, we're a bit further north than the lighthouse. So this is... Oh, this is the mystic... or the ancient cave one, right? Yeah, Gruberic. So what I want to do is travel west of here to the sort of northwest corner of the map, basically. I want to check. This is where we did the phantom tree thing, so we've been there. There's a big mountain there, but I don't think there's anything special. I find it easier to navigate when you can see the map, like the overworld, rather than the underwater part. Plus random encounters, you know. Alright, this might be the spot I was looking for. So is this an area we could have got to normally? Oh, this is just north of the Bound Kingdom. Okay, so we've been through all this section. There's a little island here, but it's just mountains. Okay. We're gonna travel to the west, but this will take us to the northeast section of the map, if you're thinking of it as a square map, which is great for cartographers. This is just saving some time. So yeah, we could have sailed around here before, and we would have been blocked by these reefs. Oh, we're actually... Of course, submarines can't go through reefs any better than... You can go through this part of the reef. Yeah, normally you would be stuck here. Well, let's see if we can get into this castle. I'm not sure. No, they've got mountains all around them. This, I believe, is... Remember that, not too long ago, the Ruby Icon Cave? The Ruby Icon quest, when we went into the cave, this was a kingdom that they said you could only get to through a fancy cave. Dunkirk, I think? Or from the sea. The thing is, even with sea travel, you can't get to this castle. So what they meant is, if you have a submarine that someone will have to invent, then there's a way to get in. And, or Gratz, sorry, it was Dunkirk to Gratz. That was the cave. So let's have a quick look around here. I don't know if we'll be able to get in or not, but... Kinda like exploring. Exploring's fun, right? This is the most open world section of the Lufia 2 game. You might as well enjoy it. Alright, so this is part of Dunkirk Cave. This is the opposite side of the bridge. And we can find a locked door, unfortunately. So yeah, this was where we found out that one of the chancellors for Dunkirk was a traitor trying to steal the Ruby Icon for Gantz, I guess. Unfortunately, the door is still locked, so we can't get through there anyway. But it's good to know, because now when the quest says, I wonder if Gantz has something for us, you know where to go. Alright, anything else on the map for me to check? But, that's pretty much it. Let me just zip over. Again, we'll switch from the northeast section of the map to the southeast by wrapping around. And I'm just going to check a couple things down here. So last episode was where we did that temple. That was the elf temple. Or elf shrine, whatever, the holy shrine that it increases your power. Just wanted to see if there's anything on the far coast here underwater. And then there was a town along here on the east side of this. Yeah, this is something for the submarine. So we never really explored this town, I don't think. The Pico Forest town. There's really not much here, so let's talk to people here. Ah, this is the dragon egg place. Good. I was kind of looking for this too. I was wondering where the dragon would be. So now that we have 8 dragon eggs, as well as a submarine, this is actually where we should go. 5 gold pieces, steal of a deal. When your wish comes true, the 8 Dragon Balls are spread across the world. And you'll have to open a chest that was previously closed, or it was previously opened, and it will look closed, and that's where you find a Dragon's Egg. And yeah, you basically need the dual sonar to do this in any kind of reasonable fashion. So maybe we'll show some of that stuff off for today's episode, because we could certainly do that now. And you basically have to collect all the dragon eggs, I think it's 3 times to finish the quest. So now that we've got the submarine, we can actually get here. So we can only do it, you know, just now. Small shrine to dragon egg. Hey, dragon egg. Choose a wish. So we can get super rings, super fruits, super potions, or super shields. The potions, I think, are stat uppers, which are nice, but not that amazing. The 20 fruits are probably for your capsule monsters, and probably not needed, unless you're having a really hard time getting to M rank, but it's not, even that's not required, so that's optional. The Ancient Shield might be the best shield in the game. Maybe. So that's a good choice. Stat up's good. Best shield, maybe good. But I'm going to go with a set of super rings, because I'm pretty sure I remember what these do. And they're kind of like your elemental booster rings, except better. I think. Oops. Yeah, music's back. All channels go. So yeah, let's go with the super rings. You got the super ring. And goodbye, Dragon Balls. The dragon really likes you to chase after his balls. It's just the way of the world. So now, instead of Fire Ring, we could go with Super Fire Ring, which does even more stats. And S stands for Super. I remember that. And we get a better elemental IP summon. Instead of level 2 fire, we get straight up to level 3 fire. So that's cool. So we've got all the elements, as well as Strange and Mysterious S. Super Witch Wing. Super Witch Ring. Increases MP. Doesn't seem to do that. Intelligence and magic resistance. That's not bad. Mind Ring is just intelligence. That's a huge... If you're not going for a specific element, the Mind Ring is really good. Also can cast a healing spell. That's cool. Pro Ring is for defense. Protect Ring. Super Power Ring gives you a whole bunch of attack power. And that's all of it. So, for now, I'm just going to upgrade Fire Ring to Super Fire Ring and Ice Ring to Super Ice Ring. But that'll be fine for the moment. And then, like, we could go Super Power. An extra 40 damage is not bad. C-Ring is pretty good, though, I guess. Just for, like, the C-Ring has lots of good stats. Intelligence, agility, magic resistance. Instead of just one thing. I don't know. We'll leave it alone for now. I mostly wanted the boosted elemental rings there. I don't know if that was the best decision, but easy enough. And then, now that we've got the Dragon Radar, essentially, all the Dragon Balls have reset. So the way you'd figure this out normally is you basically have to go to every dungeon you've been to and enter it and use your item. So if we sort Jewel Sonar, I think that means nothing. The boop boop is just the start. There'd be a... I think there's a return echo if it finds a chest, and it dings every time you find a chest. Now, I don't know if it's guaranteed, but I sort of remember the cave between Elcid and Sandalton usually having a dragon egg, but we'll see if that's true or not here. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. This is why we super elementaled it up. Alright, anything in here? Sounds like that's a no. Alright. I'm I'm just gonna try. I want to find at least one. I might not worry about getting all 8. Well, I'm definitely not gonna get all 8 right now, but I just want to make sure we can get at least one on camera so you can see how it works. Fine. Catfish caverns. Nothing. Wow, bad luck for the early dungeons. All right, the next dungeon was Alun's has a dungeon under the castle, if I remember correctly. I think this is where we met the Team Rocket guys, wasn't it? Yeah, I just have to remember how to get to that. This way. This is the correct direction. Perfect. Alright, Alun's castle. Also, there is a dungeon or two that we could have gone backtracking to with the hammer. Because now that we had, like, the item... The hammer item, there was definitely at least 1 or 2 dungeons that had items we could go back for. Okay. Is that 2 items? Or just 1? Definitely different than the last one, so let's go find out. So, as usual, when you're doing the Dragon Ball hunting, the combat is so easy because you're going back to the beginning dungeons. I'm just going to basically super speed through anything because, I mean, I did that wrong, didn't I? The combat is not going to be a problem. So, unfortunately, you don't know what chest got reset to Dragon Egg, so you've always got to double check them all, basically. That's kind of a mistake. Reading notes for no reason. What are you doing, Blue? Like, we're not going to get any experience or anything significantly from these fights, so... Okay, that was one chest I had to check. Another chest. Well... Oh, the frogs didn't even want to fight! Nah, that one wanted to fight. I'll just speed through. There's no point in messing around, right? Like... You guys don't blame me for super speeding through level 2 fights. Alright, another suspicious wall. Alright, each pot opens up a different door, no big deal. Hey, we got one of the dragon eggs. That's 1 down, 7 to go. And I guess if I was normally doing this, I would recommend doing them kind of in order. Yeah, so that was 2 chests. They're actually... Either I missed a chest before, or there's 2 dragon eggs in this dungeon. Oh, good! I missed these puzzles. Alright, see if I can remember how to do these. Oh boy. Oh boy. 3 in a row makes them disappear. This is not even that hard a puzzle. It's just... Blue is last. Diagonal works, right? Does diagonal work? No. Ah, man, these puzzles always mess me up. Okay, hold on. Even though I've done this not even that long ago. I think you start with this. Then... push the reds sort of out of the way without triggering them. This lets you finish the oranges, which lets us finish the blues. But we have to do them all at the same time, so I have to be careful here. Let's just be safe. Do it like this, just so I don't accidentally mess it up. Alright, there you go. Doo-dee-doo-doo. Alright, there's a lot of... This is a big dungeon. I forgot how big this dungeon was. Alright, so I think you have to sort of set a switch to go to a specific direction here. Another open one. Oh, right, you can't use items while you're on these kinds of blocks. That's right. I should remember stuff like that. Oops. I've got to get to that right one, but... Oh, right, I think I remember. You got to go down first. And around. There we go. Oh, I just missed this. Straight up. I could have got that the first time through. That's not what I meant to do. The jewel radar should be on that menu. That'd be cool. Alright, so we've done all... We got the dragon egg. Maybe there can't be 2 dragon eggs in the same dungeon. I'm actually not 100% sure on that one. There was definitely 2 chests there. I just missed one. But yeah, the jewel sonar is actually quite good, even in a dungeon that's you're not hunting dragon eggs for, because if you're not sure you missed a chest, you can always use the radar to find out. Okay, well that's done. Let me check this cave. That's an interesting sound. That's 5 items I missed. What? That's gonna be a... I must have got that one, right? There's no way I would have missed an entire dungeon. Yeah, okay, good. Maybe that's the only dragon egg, or maybe there's 5 dragon eggs in this dungeon. That would be kind of hilarious, actually. I have a feeling that we're not going to be progressing much more story plot today. Today's episode might be all about building around, having some fun. Finding some dragon eggs with the jewel radar. Sonar. Dragon radar. Dradar. Can't believe either there's a bunch of dragon eggs or I missed a ton of treasure in this dungeon. There's something. Yeah, I remember that room. It's always possible I missed stuff like this when I first went through, but... Yeah, this was a complicated one. I remember this was a big dungeon. I can't imagine I would have missed 4 items in it. Oh, this is where you learn about the bomb. Right. You know what? The funny thing is, I got fire arrows. This puzzle's moot now. When you didn't have fire arrows, that would be a lot more difficult. Those treasures we got. I'm not crazy, right? There's still... I know I picked up 1 dragon egg, but... Still 4 more treasure, alright. That'll open up a path later. how do we get out of here? Oh, I remember. Of course. And I remember getting that chest, because that was a sneaky one to get to. Yeah, I thought I did pretty good on this dungeon, so if I actually missed some normal items in here, that's a darn shame. Now, it's possible that, like, there's more side walls you can walk through that I just didn't know about. Obviously, that has tricked me in the past, where I just didn't push on every single wall. I think I need to go back to the puzzle room with the blocks. Wherever that was. Or did I ever even go to this side of the map? I don't even remember this room. I have a feeling I missed this room entirely. Not a great sign. What are we supposed to do here? I don't think I even tried this one. Or is this something you had to come back to with a hammer or something? Because you wouldn't have had the hammer... Okay, yeah. So, I didn't really miss these per se. I just hadn't come back since I got the hammer. That makes sense. Is the Aaron helmet any good? I think we could have bought this somewhere, couldn't we? It's guy specific, so maybe it's one of his best helmets, actually. Yeah, you can have it, why not? Alright, so that should bring us down to, like, 2 items left, and I don't feel bad about missing those ones. Alright, still 2 left, that's fine. So how... Oh, sneaky. Ah, I see. More tricks. More tricks, more treats. Of course, with the hammer, I gotta remember that these kind of blocks are no... They're no big deal for me. As long as we've got the hammer, we can just skip right through those rocky things. Alright, so this must be a chest that I completely missed. Yeah, so we could have found a horse rock a long time ago. But, there is still one left. One more item. Now, my guess is that the last item is past those jewel puzzles, wherever they went. And maybe it's a second dragon egg. We already did that, right? Did we? Yeah, that was the sneaky trick to that one. Yep. I forget where the jewel puzzle was. Not this way. Look, BlueAnkylo might be a little bit lost, guys. This way. No. Well, there is a room past here, so... I think I have to go a little bit further back to go back to the jewel puzzle. You know, I probably could have hook-shotted right across that, too, now that we've got the hook shot. Okay, so this was normally... That's the key at the bottom of the dungeon. That normally, that's the sign of you're done. I wonder... Doesn't blow up those, okay. As far as I know, there's no way to blow up those types of rocks. Now, we did... There was a... You can push the statues this way and head to the right, but that's not... That's not the idea. Oh, there it is. So this room... I think I found a way to get that treasure before. I hope I did. It was right here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this will be a dragon egg then, because I bet you we already did this. I remember doing it. Hey! 2 in the same dungeon. Good to know. Good to know. Well, we're making pretty good progress. We are 3 dragon eggs in. Plus, we've solved a couple puzzles that we sort of messed up before. The trick is just not missing anything as we go through. So we went to Aloons. That's where we just went to, right? Yeah. And it may be safer to not teleport, actually. It's less likely I'll forget about a dungeon if I go through it in order. So this is Guy's hometown. We could stop by in Tanbell to see if Hilda's here. That was his girlfriend, right? And then this is his sister, who's totally fine, and she's still running the inn from her bed, so that's kind of funny. Okay. So then the dungeon near here was a tower that we may or may not be even able to get back into. Where Isura Jerk tried to kidnap the girlfriend. This one here. So, Tanbell Tower. 1 item. Probably a dragon egg. Unless I missed something the first time through. And that's just the quick path through, so that's the way out. So all we gotta do is find 1 chest. And hello, David Poole. Oh, I did it wrong. This one down. Yeah, this is definitely a hidden gem in my opinion. One of those games that didn't get as much love as it should have. So I'm happy to be covering it again now. We're using some speed ups just to save some time because we're right now we're just looking for extra dragon eggs. We're backtracking pretty hardcore looking for preciousness. I think it's white and then black. Something like that. I call you Dave, it's all good. Yeah, I guess it came out kind of late in the Super Nintendo release cycle, and everyone was getting hyped about PlayStations and N64s pretty quickly after it came out. And, I guess, you know, it may have had some translation issues compared to, like, Final Fantasy VI and all that, but certainly not a bad game by any means. I guess probably what I would say is more the issue is just that there were so many really good Super Nintendo RPGs that it's even another good one gets kind of lost in the crowd of Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger and those sorts. Looking for treasure chests mostly, but gotta do all these little puzzles. So this is the sound matching puzzle. So it's sword sound, arrow sound, bomb sound. And that chest is already opened, okay. So this direction was kind of a bust, unfortunately. I'm not sure... I'm actually not sure if dragon eggs can go back into blue chests or only red chests. Oops, what are you doing? At least we don't have to spend very much time killing enemies. Let's see. Okay, well, probably near the top of the tower, but I may have missed a couple side branches. Oh, and that, of course, everyone's favorite. So I gotta get to the right side of the tower, flick a switch, yada yada yada. It's been a while since I did this tower, so I've kind of forgotten the shortcut routes. Did I go this way? Right. Pretty sure there's nothing here, though. I'm just getting stuck going in loop-de-loops now. Or this was the right way. Never mind. Totally went the right way. Yeah, and I mean, like, personally, I was sort of dragged into RPGs from Final Fantasy 1 sort of era, so by the time the Super Nintendo came out, I was all over these sorts of games. Are you gonna make me redo these puzzles? Come on, Lufia 2. You don't have to make me redo the puzzles every time. Alright, this should work now. Switch is flicked. Good. The plaque just gives you a tip on how to get through the puzzles ahead. I'm sure we'll remember. This is the clock. I forget what time it's supposed to look at, though. Of course. Oh, I should just read the... I just remembered. It's just a fluke. What? I guess it was just reading the input from clicking the text box, and it was double-clicking. Yeah, I would say the Super Nintendo is still my favorite for total number of great games on a single console. Alright, please tell me that there's a chest up here that's closed. Negative. Not good, that's not good. So where is it then? So it's one of the side branches I missed on my way up. Right? I'm not crazy. Well, there's definitely one in here somewhere. Made all the way to the top. But the top was not the way to go. So what did I miss going up? This just leads out. I mean, there could have been a secret that I didn't know about. Oops. You know, if there's like a wall you walk through somewhere in this dungeon that I missed, that would suck. That is kind of the trouble of going for dragon egg hunting, is you have to be really good at clearing dungeons entirely. I sure hope whatever I missed is easy to find. I don't want to spend hours here. It's like I took the wrong split at some point. I guess I could pull up a walkthrough if I'm really struggling. Just to see if there's any chests in here that I missed. Well, I must have missed one, right? Like... And did I do this puzzle wrong? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the idea was just white and then black. I think I'm gonna have to look up a guide. I feel like I've done all this twice now, and... yeah, it could just be that there's like a secret that I missed both times I went through this dungeon. And it's not the dragon egg at all, it's just a high potion or something that I missed. I feel like I cleared it pretty well, but alright, alright. One moment, YouTubers and Twitch, or not Twitch actually, just live stream. We'll do this live just for fun because I'm getting pretty close to the end of my stream anyway. What's the name of this tower? That's part of the problem. What am I in? This is the lighthouse. No, not lighthouse. It's Sandleton Tower, I think. No, it's the tower for whatever the name of... Let's see here. I can see. I've got a map, so it's... we're in number 10, which is... Tanbell East Tower. Okay. Okay, so it was... there is a secret room. It's by the clock, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I missed. There's very few chests in this dungeon, actually. Like, it's a... oh. Okay, I think I know where I'm going. Just gotta find the right room and we'll be okay. I think it's just up here. Maybe not. I've got a map on the right side that shows me the treasure chest that I'm pretty sure the one that I'm looking for. Wasn't this room? This room is just how to get through the little puzzle here. This leads to the clock puzzle, which I think this is the right floor for the chest I'm looking for. Or wait, no. Not lead there. Not even at all. Okay. My bad. This is a very multi-level The towers are tricky like that. It's easy to get turned around. Alright. Okay, so let's try this again. Where am I going? Maybe this way. Maybe this way. I open this up. This is the clock room. So on the map, it's basically right behind this wall. But oh, maybe there's... okay, you know what it probably is? There's a different clock answer that opens... yeah, and you know what? I sort of remember this now, actually. I don't remember what the answer is, but there's two clock positions that do something. One opens the door and one opens something else. And I'm not sure if I did this the first time through or not. That's the normal one. Well... unless it's like... pretty sure there's going to be an answer here. Unless it's like with the brown block in the center. Have I not tried all the positions? I feel like there can't be very many more. Right? I'm pretty sure I've iterated through all possibilities at least once. Okay. What if... We'll try everything from the left. Okay, again, yeah, I'm back to here again. So I've definitely done them all. Unless it includes brown block in the middle. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not a puzzle. Or it's something weird like... push into the... okay. So how... Alright. Hold on a second. Why can I not figure out... Set the clock to 12 o'clock. Oh. This is kind of a fiddly one. So push the pillar to the 12 position. And then push the minute hand. That is sneaky. Alright. So it's not a dragon egg, but it's some... Oops. Ah, what happened? Press the plus button on my keyboard. Okay, well, that's one more treasure done, even if it's an old treasure that's not going to help. But that's the trouble with, the trouble with, Dragon Egg's quest, is you have to go back to all the dungeons and fully clear them all. Because it could have been a Dragon Egg. Oops. Alright. That's fine. We'll go a little bit longer here, but, we're getting pretty close to the end of the episode and the stream. So that was Tanbell. We'll teleport to Clemento, which is the next town. This town... Did it have a dungeon? Of course. Parcelite is the next area, so there must have been on the right side. Was this the dungeon with the ruby apple, maybe? Yeah. So, was there an item here? No items here. Easy. Next. That's what I like to hear. Nothing missing. Alright, so after we did Tanbell, Clemento, now we're off to Parcelite. Which is Salan's hometown. So there's going to be a couple things nearby. There's the lighthouse. Check this one. Alright, one item. Hopefully it's Dragon Balls. And not just some random secret I missed. We'll find out. We'll do... I think this will be the last one we do for today's episode. We'll try to find one more Dragon Ball or treasure chest. Unless it goes really, really fast. And then I'll probably call that an episode. Oh, right. This was a weird, tricky door, right? There was quite a cool gimmick to fixing this one, but I already know it, so... That's all it is. Kind of a weird little puzzle. One of the fun ones I like from Lufia too. So those were all already opened. I gotta remember I still need to make a left arrow at the entry. Because I haven't gone through that door yet. Just to keep track of the rooms I haven't explored yet. Oh, the matching game, my favorite. Yeah, this was always opposite of favorite. Let's just kill all these things here just to... I don't want them interrupting me. Back here, you. Stupid goblins. Alright, so. If you solve the puzzle, does that open? Is that what I'm thinking? I think. We've got to solve the matching puzzle. As a rule, I'm terrible at these, so don't expect it to go super fast. Did I see one of those? I'm sure I've seen it, yeah. Dark? Nope. Well, it could have gone worse, right? So that opened the door. Not anything there. I mean, that's just a suspicious doorway-like pillar section. It doesn't need to be anything. That's important to do. Okay, working our way up. Still didn't take the left path on the first floor, but otherwise we've been pretty much everywhere. And this was the pillars we just picked up. So there's probably grappling hook right up here, if I remember correctly. I bet you that was the grappling hook. Well, no, it's probably a blue chest. I don't know. Who knows? It's been a while. Evil horses? Okay, so we gotta extend the ladder to get up there. It's a very aggro horse. Really wants to die. Now I do see this. Maybe I missed this last time. You never know. No, I could not have missed it. Well, we're just zipping through this tower. I was hoping for the locked chest to be closer to the bottom, but... So what is this? I don't remember this puzzle at all. Place it on black. Oh, I hate these. Yeah. I don't even need it. This is for whatever item you need to get through, but it also probably opens... I got lucky or something, but it also opens the path forward. Alright, that'll do. And that just takes me back here. Well, darn, I guess... Maybe you needed the key to go this way? Yeah. I'm actually doing the tower kind of in order you normally do it. I just need one good treasure chest. So I got 2 doors. This has got a save room in it. Just a happy healing area. I feel like I may have missed this one the last time I came through, actually. Probably went the other direction and got into a boss fight. I don't remember how to get over there. Maybe there's a way to drop down from up here. Probably right here. Unfortunately, this chest is not anything special, so nothing there. Okay. Making me clear these dungeons out. Sometimes you get lucky and the dragon eggs are like right at the beginning of a dungeon. You don't have to go very far. More healing. I mean, we do have dragon radar. It's just not as good as Bulma's. It's better than nothing, but... Oh, Terminate! We finally saw the fire dragon do his special. Yay, that means we can move you. It's just a really powerful fire attack for the whole enemy group. And it does a lot of damage, so that's... Like, the fire guy isn't terrible. That's nice to see. Let's go back to the one I actually like, which is free healing and a holy elemental. This one... Yeah, Decker is totally your Goku as well. There's a lot of similarities between this game and Dragon Ball, no doubt about it. So this was the top. I did not find the chest. Dang it, I got the same problem again. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Walk through... What's the name of this? This is the, you call this dungeon? This is the lighthouse outside of Parmesia. So I'm wondering if I just missed a piece of treasure in here again, just like last time. Where's a handy-dandy map for me? No handy-dandy maps. Paramecia, sorry. Alright, lighthouse map. So there was a cancer rock in a teleporter room that I probably missed. That's probably standing out, just zipping through this map quick. That's probably what I missed. So I need to get... Oh. Really? Yeah, this is kind of a dumb puzzle. You'll see, this is probably something that I never did, so it's not going to be a Dragon Ball at all. So I have... Oh, dang it, because... I'm right at the bottom, right? Oh no, I'm right at the top. Okay, good. I was going to say, if I have to go all the way back to the whole dungeon. It's not too far backwards. In fact, this is where we need to go. Lexus is like Krillin. That's not bad. So, you know this room. One thing that I've never done in this room, oddly enough, is specifically try to fall down the pit. There it is. I'm not a huge fan of those kinds of puzzles, but there you go. That was what I was missing. I guess it's kind of clever to make you think about stuff like that, but that's the one I missed from that dungeon. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end the episode here. So it's already been an hour long for the video tubers. Next time we come back, I'm pretty sure I'll just see if I can wrap up my dragon egg hunting. We still need 5 more, but it's going pretty good pace, and I don't mind showing it off at least once. And then if I gather up all 8 again in the future, I'll just do it off camera because, you know, it's just the same thing over and over again. So next episode, we'll try to wrap that up, and then we'll start moving forward to our actual quest, which is underwater near Barnon. So there's something about... Don't forget, of course, the actual story is Amon has escaped underwater somewhere, and we're going to try to chase him down, and probably not be strong enough to fight him anyway. Anyway, thanks for those of you watching on the videos in the future, and for those of you on the live stream, thanks for watching as well. See you guys next time.